Hey everyone, now I know what you must be thinking, Nathan, are you just gonna keep copying whatever the last Drawfee video is? And the answer to that is maybe. Look, I put the poll out on Patreon and it split 50-50, so next week expect a Hallmark movie video, but for now I will be doing the same challenge that Drawfee did time of recording last week, which is to make brand new characters based off of classic cartoon catchphrases. So get ready to meet Dinkus the Donkey, Inspector Horse, and Doc, our favorite trio from another universe, as well as a little boy and his ghost best friend who torments him, and a cheese mascot. So let's go ahead and jump into the recording. I start out by doing the background, and I have to give a shout out to the other inspiration of this video, which is the fall season. I believe when this comes out, it's October 1st, which means it's officially Halloween. Hey, hello, it's a month long now. Congratulations. But yeah, I really want to go the extra mile of being in the holiday spirits, because I felt like last year I didn't do enough to take part in the festivities, so the entire holiday season, both Halloween and Christmas, flew by so quickly that I just felt like I didn't actually get my fix, and I didn't get that precious serotonin that I need from, you know, the holidays. The neighborhood that I live in, people don't come to the door to get candy and trick-or-treat, which is so sad because I love seeing trick-or-treaters so much. Yeah, I definitely want to live somewhere where people come and actually take part of the holidays. And to make sure that I get into the holiday spirit, you know, just expect some more Halloween or fall videos for the month of October and in November as well, probably, just so I really get the vibes of the holidays. You can see I'm drawing some pumpkins in the background of the image. I guess I should talk about the setting. So I decided to set this gaggle of misfits at like a fall festival. You know, like the state fair that happens every fall. I don't know if this is a thing outside of Georgia, but it is a thing inside of Georgia. And now I'm zooming in on the mascot because that cheese guy, oh, he didn't make sense. So he's just up there. But yeah, the characters were just sort of screaming detective mystery going on with a bent to the paranormal. Obviously, we have Inspector Horse, who's the detective that rides on the donkey, and the donkey is Detective Dinkus the Donkey, who is like the Sherlock Holmes character. So we have a team that's assembling of detectives and a boy that sees ghosts. So I wanted to set it at a paranormal mystery that's sort of unfolding at an abandoned amusement park or state fair. So I drew all of those wagons. I don't know what you call them, but they're the stations where you buy funnel cakes. That's what I know them as because I grew up in Middle Georgia, and so the state fair was an extremely big deal, and you had to go every year, and the really cool rich kids went every single weekend. I was not a cool rich kid, so I was lucky to go once a year, but I have a very soft place in my heart for that kind of a vibe. Anyway, so now this is the part of the composition that I was sort of keeping hidden. I wanted to draw the POV of the composition from inside a jack-o'-lantern because there are two characters we have not met yet, but have to do with this paranormal mystery. So obviously, Dinkus the Donkey is the Sherlock Holmes character, and he is trying to figure out why this like rift is happening in the sky at the state fair. There's some sort of interdimensional shenanigans going on, and they have recruited the help of their plucky sidekick that's very Tintin coded, who's the boy that can see ghosts. So his job is to see ghosts and other paranormal activities because he has that ability to talk to dead people so he can interview them or other cosmic otherworldly figures and be like, hey, what's going on? Why is the sky ripping apart? And Doc is there too because, I don't know, his catchphrase is bad news, baby girl, which he always says to Inspector Horse, who is the guy riding on the donkey and is the Watson to Dinkus the donkey. I don't know what the difference between a detective and an inspector is. If you do, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I guess Doc found a dead body or something, and maybe that's what brought them here. And obviously, there's about to be something happening. So I guess that brings me to, like I said, there was a comment who said that the characters I should add should be based off of Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I love this show. And so I had to figure out what direction to take it in. And my first instinct was to do sort of like a Julia. You know, she is very famous for her Courage the Cowardly Dog drawings, which are amazing, perfect, stunning, 10 out of 10. Julia gets it every time. She has never mistakenly drawn Courage incorrectly a day in her life. This is perfect. I don't know what you're seeing. I'm seeing a perfectly accurate and amazing Courage the Cowardly Dog. Hey, how are you? But in reality, it's just so great. Her goofy little dogs that she draws are so fun. I love watching that stream of her figure it out. But there's a part of me that is really sentimental at heart. And when I think of Courage, I think of that episode with Bunny and Kitty a lot, because it was something I watched as a kid that just felt so deep. And obviously, as a toddler, I did not realize that they were a lesbian couple seeking their dreams and escaping domestic violence. But now that I am an adult, I'm aware of this, and it was part of my gay awakening journey. Yeah, so I wanted to draw something that had the same vibes of Kitty and Bunny, which meant lesbians, paranormal lesbians. Courage would be proud. Watch Courage the Cowardly Dog if you haven't. It is really great, and it holds up in a lot of respects. But back to the drawing. Yes, I'm now zooming in on the sky, where there is one of the two lesbian girlfriends who her name is Love, because the catchphrase is the things I do for love. And yeah, Love is some sort of lightning demon, but also the spirit of love itself. But she's trapped in another dimension, and her girlfriend is trying to, you know, rip apart reality so her girlfriend and her can be together, as anyone should, and no one should stop her. So I don't have a name for her, but yeah, the figure who is inside the jack-o'-lantern, that is the person actually saying the things I do for love, which is really fun. And also, fun fact, the swirling spiral of clouds was inspired by a speed draw that I saw on, what's it called? So every Tuesday when these go up, we have the Renews Day book club, which isn't really a book club, but in the Drawfee Discord, they post a video where we all rewatch an old episode of Drawfee, and we all talk about it, which is really fun. And yeah, I watched one about Nathan Yaffe making a poster to go visit that D&D city, and he drew these spiral clouds and erased it, and I was like, that was a good idea you didn't use, mind if I steal it? And I did. So now I'm drawing the character who's actually speaking. I understand that for her to be in this jack-o'-lantern, she has to be tiny. Well, there's magic in this world, okay? So maybe she shrunk herself down to be very small so that she couldn't get found by the inspector who's trying to stop her from, you know, releasing her girlfriend and destroying the world. I don't know. I ship them. I want them to be together. She did nothing wrong. Problematic lesbians for the win. But comment down below if you have a name idea for her. I don't know. Her girlfriend's name is Love, so it needs to be something kind of hippie, I think. But she also has this, like, I don't know, this vibe. I drew her, and I was kind of channeling Bulma or a mechanic girl, but she's in Daisy Dukes. I don't know. I don't know what her vibe or her deal is. She has glowing red eyes, and she's probably magical. The last thing I do is just some adjustment layers so that you can actually see the image, because YouTube doesn't like dark muted images like this. They like bright images like this. This is the finished illustration. I have been Nathan Long. Thank you for tuning in. What do you think of my scenario? Do you have names for the female character who is inside the jack-o'-lantern? What do you think of this paranormal investigation team? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so by going into the description and hitting that link to give me a couple bucks on Patreon. For just like $4 a month, you can get your name in the end credits. And yeah, I guess I kind of skipped the part where I talk about what I like about the image. I think I like the colors, the atmosphere, and the vibes. I am hitting the ground running with this holiday happy Halloween season and a very happy festivities to all of you too. I'll stop rambling in just a minute. But yeah, love the sky, love the colors. I love Doc's glowing eyes. It's a great anime trope. We have it for a reason. And yeah, I think it's pretty good all in all. I have nothing else to say, so without further ado, it's time for the end credits. Special thanks to Anna Sophia Boyd, Axelius the Great, Beck, Bodhi, Blue Uwu, Kay Clark, Christopher, Dabadoodoo, Dax Quinn, Aaron Martin, Emoe, Gay Jarris, Jay Johar, JD Boy 2000, Johan, Kitsune Chibiko, Lucky Paradox, Melon, Mild Mothman, Mistake, Native Runner, Orion Amastasia, Pinecone, Potion Cellar Door, Rin, Scorching Ray, Sir Camelot, Smalls the Sax Jammer, Shenanigans, Tad the Turtle, Tarthalinor, The Real Michael, Thumper Daytime, Thony, Tortilla Chips, Tuesdays Anyways, Tundra Katie Bean, and Tuppence Pies. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Nathan, and I'll upload a new video real soon. Bye!